Hey everyone, and welcome to our network. This is the Magical Miracle Network, and my name is Ruth Perkinson, and I'm so glad all of you guys are here with me today. We have had a great year. The last 12 months has been extraordinary for me. I hope it's been extraordinary for you. And I just wanted to come on and say thank you to our almost 200 subscribers to this channel. You guys are rock stars. I really appreciate this. And also just want to mention that we've done 100 videos and we have over 6,500 views on those 100 videos that we've done together. And we're just trying to spread and educate everyone on the message of A Course in Miracles. We're sort of standing on that rock, that foundational principle of those teachings, as well as bring in other resources that might be very helpful for all of you as we wake up together. We are in this beautiful great awakening here on planet Earth. If you're watching this, you're taking part in the Great Awakening. And so what we're trying to do is just really strengthen your mind and our mind in the Great Awakening so that we can all really climb back up that ladder home to source, God, all that is. And we're doing it together one day at a time. And sometimes it's just 1 minute at a time. And so the offering today that I want to bring to all of you is an attunement with A Course in Miracles. And so what I want you guys to do is just remember, it's always the thought that comes first. And we often think that that's not the case. We think that the feeling comes first, something outside of us is coming first. That's not true. That the thought. So really get in touch with who you're thinking with. Are you thinking with spirit or are you thinking not with spirit? Are you thinking with the ego? And again, I've said this a lot in the last 100 videos. It's all determined by how you feel. Do you feel peaceful? Do you feel joyful? Do you feel in service to yourself and others in the zone of spirit? And if you're feeling that, then you're on the right track. And anytime you feel resistance or feel a little sticky energy, or you feel upset or sad or disconnected, you know that, and there's no judgment here, that you've actually chosen the ego as your teacher. And the ego is the teacher of fear, and spirit is the teacher of love. Okay, again, ego is the teacher of fear, which is unreal, and spirit is the teacher of love, which is real. And those two thought systems are diametrically opposed. So what I want to do today is talk to all of you about the God light. And what is the God light? The God light is you. You are inside of this beautiful light of God. We can call it the great rays of light, but that is who you are. You're within this beautiful thought system of spirit, and you are connected, never have been disconnected from the great rays of light. And so what I want to do today is share with you guys a transmission that might help you get connected to the great rays of light, get connected to God. And so what we want to do together in this offering today on the Magical Miracle Network is to just get into that zone and do a meditation together for a few minutes. And then when you're in the God light, when you're in that beautiful zone of spirit, there's this beautiful light that will begin to run in your mind's eye. You might see it with your eyes closed. You can see it with your eyes open, but this light will begin to run, and it's very beautiful. And so what Jesus is showing me right now is his energy is accessing my body, and he's just showing me that this God light runs, and you are part of the God light. And so we just allow, and here it's starting now. Even as I'm speaking this, I can feel his energy inside of me. Jesus is within all of us. And so that energy is running. So that God light is running. And so it's running right now to all of you. This is a transmission coming from the higher self, the great rays, if you will. And it's running. And so you can just feel this energy, this activation. And as you feel it and join with it, you're operating from the zone of spirit. Okay. And so he's just showing, just let that God light run back and forth, giving and receiving. So you're giving and receiving this light, and that light is coming from your hand in this activation, attunement meditation that we're doing together. So it's just very simple and very easy. And you can begin to access this God light that runs 24/7 in your system. It's there for you. You can access this light when you open your mind and you think with your higher self, you think with spirit. You can access this. And when you're in the zone, that this beautiful zone of spirit, you can do really anything that you want, always in service of spirit. It's never in service of the ego. It's not about getting things. It's not about getting $1 million. It's not about getting a car. It's not about getting things in this world. It's about giving all that you have in your heart and mind for yourself and for your brothers and sisters. And so what are we giving to each other? We're giving peace. We're giving the gifts of love, of light, of true empathy, reminding everyone that they are in the Christ mind. They are one with God. Christ means that you are one with God. You are one with love. And oftentimes we have problems with words. And so I want you guys to just get over that. The word God or love or perfect oneness, it all means the same. So if you have an issue with a word or a phrase or, female, male, whatever it might be, then what is happening is it's your own resistance that you need to address and just go, okay, I'm feeling a little bit off, a little judgy about something. And then class is in session. So if you feel a judgment, a complaint about something, or you're protesting something, whatever it might be, you need to forgive and to release and to clear. Very simple. Right now, as I'm speaking to all of you today on this transmission, the God light is running, and we are all in the God light together. And so if you're watching this video, this is beautiful transmission coming to you from outside of time and space so that you can feel the love that the Holy Spirit has for you. And the Holy Spirit is reminding you that you are the light. You are the great rays of light, this silent, peaceful place that never ends. It's very blissful. It's very joyful. And you can connect to it anytime you feel inspired. So just feel this peace right now coming to you. It's just flowing and it's coming back to you, and it's flowing and it's coming back to you. And it just feels like your natural state, which is, of course, grace. Grace is your natural state. And so invite the Holy Spirit, invite the great rays into your meditation, invite God, invite love into your meditation, and just ask for that God light to run in your mind's eye back and forth and back and forth. And when you're in that place, in that zone of spirit, you're all attuned and aligned, then you can do anything. You can do anything in the service of the Holy Spirit's plan for salvation. And you are part of that plan for salvation. You are essential to that plan for salvation. And what does salvation mean? It means healing. The counterpart to creation in this world is healing. What are we doing here? We're healing. We're healing our hearts, we're healing our minds, and we're waking up to back to God in that beautiful feeling of the great rays of light. So I'm going to be silent just for a moment with you. And I'm going to close my eyes and just feel the blessing coming from the Holy Spirit, coming from Yeshua ben Joseph, coming from God, coming from your higher self and my higher self together as we join on this great campaign to let go of sin, to let go of guilt, and to let go of death, to let go of fear. We are one. We are all one together. And so just trust that if you're watching this video, you're on the right track. And so thank you again for coming in today and listening to a few minutes of this beautiful transmission coming from our elevated brother, coming from A Course in Miracles, coming from all that we're doing together. The God light is running. And who's inside of that God light? You are. You are inside of that God light. You are reflecting love in this world, and we need you. So please join in this beautiful great awakening as we do it all together. We can't do it alone. We have to do it with our brothers and sisters. So be happy, forgive, share this video if you feel inspired. That would be very helpful to me as I've been bringing this to all of you. I'm very visually challenged, but I'm trying to wake up from that and to heal myself from this distortion in my eyes. And so I'm hoping one day these eyes will completely heal. That would be a great blessing, what I call a boots on the ground miracle. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing the message. And it's a great month of June 2024, and got lots going on here in the Magical Miracle Network. So just stay tuned, stay attuned, and stay tuned. I love you.